Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second. Now, listen, before we get into it, baby, I ordered this sweater too big. Girl, I don't know why I be thinking I'm bigger than what I really am. I mean, I'm big, but I ain't big, big, big. I said, girl, why did you order this sweater so big, child? Um, anyways, it's comfortable though. But yeah, I just ordered my feeling like a rich black man sweater. Order the right size, y'all. Um, and it just came in. So make sure you go over to www.rodneythevoice.com and order your sweater or hoodie. You know, it's a little chilly outside, y'all, so we want to be warm. All right, let's get into this mess. I had forgot all about Saweetie. Yeah, I forgot all about Saweetie. Long story short, y'all already know what's going on. Saweetie came out with a song, and I guess in the song she addressed, Quavo or her situation, a relationship with Quavo. Some people felt like the song was bad timing for Saweetie to release a song, being that Takeoff um, um, was killed the other day. Not the other day, but like 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago. Um, can I say something? Why are y'all acting like Sweetie made a song about Takeoff? I have a lot to say. That's the first thing. Why are we acting like Sweetie made a song about Takeoff? Why are we acting like Sweetie got in the booth the night before and said, let me release this song? This is probably something that was already in works with the record label, all these things already ready to have this rollout for this song. I don't want to sound insensitive, but I think that a lot of us should know this. Just because someone dies does not mean the world stops. How many of us have had family members die? Whether it was your mother, your father, your sister, your child, niece, nephew, your best friend from childhood, and girl, you still had to go to work 5 days later, 3 days later, that Monday. Life doesn't stop just because someone dies. People still work. Believe it or not, we could say we want to say about Sweetie, but Sweetie has people that have to get paid, that have to go to work. Sweetie has to go to work. So I think we have to stop with the when someone dies, that all of a sudden, girl, life just stops. Because we know, again, that that's just not true. We know that. We know that. So I'm not exactly sure why y'all are expecting Sweetie to all of a sudden, and the people behind the scenes who have to go to work, to stop working because someone unfortunately passed away. Again, I thought the song was about Quavo, not Takeoff. And can I say this too? You know what I really want us to stop doing? I want us to stop giving grace to people only if we can put we can put a picture to it. So, for example, there are people out there who feel as though Quavo should be given some grace because we see that he could potentially be going through it because of the death of his family member. Takeoff. But that same grace wasn't given to Sweetie after Sweetie was limping out of an elevator, when Saweetie was walking around here shaving her head off, trying to get in touch with her spiritual self and the world and all that stuff. Just because you shave your hair off don't mean you crazy. But all of these things happened after the whole Quavo situation. I might be wrong on the timeline, but I think I'm right. So all this stuff happened after the whole Quavo timeline. All I'm saying is y'all don't know what Saweetie was going through over there, and no one had any grace for her. That girl could have been going through it up here. How many times have we thought that people were actually okay and they end up, girl, not being okay and setting it off? So I just want us to stop with the, oh, we should have grace for Quavo because we could see that he could be going through something, but because we didn't necessarily see what Saweetie could have been going through or anybody else is going through, that means that they're okay and they're fair game. Because you don't know what I'm going through. We don't know what you're going through, your mama or your cousin going through. Just because someone looks like they're okay does not mean that they're okay. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Saweetie could have been going through all types of mental health issues and nobody cared. When Quavo came out and was dissing Saweetie the other day, nobody cared. Oh, because you can't see that she could possibly be going through something still. So no, Saweetie shouldn't have any grace for Quavo. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. All right. Listen to this. We already tapped onto this last night, but here's some new information. Savannah Chrisley, y'all know that's what the daughter of Todd and Julie. For the girls who don't know, Todd is getting 12 years in prison and Julie is getting 7 years in prison. So Chrisley Knows Best star Savannah Chrisley had some hard times ahead of her after her parents Todd and Julie were sentenced to 12 years and 7 years respectively in prison after being found guilty of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and tax evasion, among other serious things. However, that's not stopping Savannah from pushing through to promote her businesses. Right after Todd and Julie's sentences were announced, Savannah took to Instagram to hawk her beauty line, Sassy by Savannah, posted an advertisement for sales promotion. I mean, girl, no tea, no shade. Girl, no tea, no shade. That's what I'm saying. Girl, life goes on. Your mama and daddy going to jail, but girl, the light bill still got to be paid. What's Savannah supposed to do? Call the light company or call the mortgage company and say, oh, girl, my mama and daddy just went to prison. Girl, no, girl, the mortgage is still due on the 1st and your light bill is due on the 27th. So, girl, you better figure out something. The world don't stop just because your mama and daddy going to prison. Your bills are still due on the due date. We might give you a little extension for this light bill. You're going to get a late fee. But we'll give you an extension. We might work something out with this mortgage. Don't pay it. And see how fast you be on the street. So Savannah out there still having to take care of her business. Savannah also posted a video of herself applying her beauty brand. In the caption, she cited the definition of involuntary happiness amidst the sentencing verdict. Savannah's post was met with mixed reviews as the fans praised the reality star for staying strong, while others believed she was using the sentencing headlines as publicity for her brand. I mean, girl, listen. Girl, somebody could say again, it's too soon. Girl, you doing this just to try to push your brand. Well, hell, her mom and daddy going to jail and the money that they done stole. Girl, how else she gonna pay her bills? How else is the girl gonna pay her bills? Because Todd and Julie going to jail. Now, I don't know if they're going to serve the full sentence, but girl, they going to jail. Also, girl, another thing is, girl, they canceled all three of their shows. I'm not going to read the entire article, but they also canceled all three of their shows. You know what's so crazy? The messy side of me feels like this is when the cameras need to be rolling. Quiet as it's kept. Don't cancel them now, girl. Girl, this is the reality TV that we want to see. I'm just saying. I get it. You know, everybody wants to try to make sure that they don't nobody want to be a part of the mess. So, girl, just cancel them shows. We done. But on the flip side, it's like, girl, this is reality TV. This is the real in the reality TV. So don't cancel the shows. Girl, bring them cameras out. Capture all of this. Girl, we want to see. We want to see. And listen to this. And this is a mess. Yeah, ain't no mess, girl. We know the tea. Neighbors, this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. The other I was just reading was from Reality Blurb. So, neighbors, it's no secret that the Chrisleys are going to be locked up. Todd, 53, and wife, 49. We already know they're going to be locked up. Well, it looks like, I don't know where though came from. I told y'all sometimes I be seeing words that don't even be on the paper. I swear to God. I just said it looks as though. It don't say though nowhere. Well, it looks like it all went to hell after Todd's side piece, a married 57-year-old man, turned him over to the feds. When I tell you, bitch, that ain't nothing like a woman scorned. When there's a woman scorned, it ain't nothing you can do about it, okay? According to the Daily Mail, Mark Braydock claims he had a love affair with Todd. Mark used to be Todd's employee until the two started handling business in the bedroom. The affair took place in the early 2000s. Both were married to their wives at the time. Bitch. Can you imagine you being married and girl finding out that girl, can you imagine two wives finding out that both of their husbands been sucking and fucking down to the local Motel 6? Yes, ma'am. They broke up after Todd threatened to call the police on him in 2012. Who knew nearly a decade later Mark would be the one calling the police, the FBI at that. It wasn't until Mark took the stand during the Chrisley's trial that the couple learned it was him who spilled the beans. Girl, damn near 12 years in prison behind some salty peen. Girl, what I tell you? Ooh, girl, when a woman is fed up, yes. I mean, girl, it really ain't nothing to talk about. We talked about most of this last night. Like I said, you know, I think it's crazy, and we talked about this last night, but I think it's weird that girl y'all commit these crimes, and girl, we see y'all. Girl, like I do think it's weird. I think it's weird that y'all are that bold, and just bold, like you know you are committing crimes. Y'all know y'all committing crimes, and y'all still hopping y'all asses on TV. Still hopping y'all asses on YouTube. Still hopping y'all asses on Instagram. Still hopping y'all asses on MySpace, Facebook, girl. Letting everybody know you living these good lives. Because like I said, and I've said this before, I don't expect anyone who is scamming and scheming to live an ordinary life. Like I don't expect the bitch or the digger girl who's scamming and scheming to live in my apartment complex. I would expect you, because you are scamming and scheming and you getting all this money, to live in probably one of the best zip codes, to live in one of the biggest houses, to have the cars, the jewelry, the clothes, the shoes, the trips, the stamps on your passport. I would expect that. Because why else would you be scamming if you're not going to use the money to live this nice lifestyle? But I don't expect y'all to get y'all asses on TV. I don't expect y'all to be YouTubers. I don't expect y'all to be on Instagram. Like, so when I see the Jen Shaws and the Todd Chrisleys and the Apollos, these people who really are getting their asses on TV knowing damn well they doing some illegal shit, it just blows my mind. It really blows my mind. And then when you think about the shit that they doing and how they try to explain that how the money is coming in, it still don't add up. Like I remember when Todd and Julie first started that show, I remember them saying like they own like a clothing store or a clothing line, and I was like, girl, y'all ain't making that much money off of this lifestyle y'all living, but girl, whatever. Girl, let it go. Remember when Jen got her ass down to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? Tried to explain what she did. I was like, girl, something ain't adding up because this bitch got luxury on top of luxury on top of luxury, brands. I'm talking about, bitch, this bitch ain't walked into Ross. This bitch ain't walked into Ross dressed for less. She don't go to Marshalls no more. She don't go to girl Macy's no more, girl. She ain't went to Foley's since girl, even when Foley's was here. She ain't went to Penny's, girl. She ain't went to Sears. This girl just stay in product, girl, Louis Prada Gucci. Girl, how? Girl, how? Girl, how was you getting that store shut down, girl? You got to have girl, you have to be a real big spender for a store to be closed down and for you to be the only person in the store. Like we know the Kardashians got it. So when they go to Saks Fifth Avenue and they close the entire store, we know. Girl. Like, oh, okay. Remember when Chloe took Chris shopping at Saks? And they were the only ones in the store? It makes sense. Right? I don't know, girl. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn, child. Anyways. What else? Oh, God. Kimora Lee Simmons wins $100K legal fees payment against ex-husband Russell Simmons in ongoing court battle. Girl. It looks like Russell Simmons owes his ex a hefty bag, according to a report from Radar Online. The famed businessman has been ordered to pay his ex-wife a little over $100K in legal fees incurred during their ongoing court battle back in May of last year. Russell Simmons, 65, launched a suit against his former lover, Kimora Lee Simmons, 47. When I tell you Russell Simmons is 65 and Kimora Lee is 47, do y'all know how old Kimora Lee was when Russell Simmons met her? Oh, girl, when I tell y'all these niggas are trash, I be telling y'all. I think Kimora was like literally 16 or 17, but you know he waited until she turned legal age. But I think he was already in the picture, waiting for the clock to hit girl strike midnight before he went in. $65 and $47 don't sound bad now, right? If I heard somebody was 47 dating a 65-year-old, I'd be like, okay, girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But girl, when you are 16, 17, or 18 years old dating somebody how many years older than you, girl, it's trifling. Girl, I think it's trifling. Anyway, child, get that lady her money. I don't know, girl, because at one point, remember Russell was saying that white man who Kimora had the baby with, you know, Kimora gonna stay where the money at. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. Kimora Lee, girl, she only have babies with niggas who have money. I live low key, okay. But remember when that mess was going on with Kimora, the white man who she had the baby with. You know, Kimora got 3 baby daddies. Yes, ain't nobody call her ghetto. Ain't nobody call her no hoe yet. And then she'll fake a wedding in the heartbeat. Remember she faked that wedding? What did she have that fake wedding with that white man? That spiritual wedding, girl? Let me shut up, girl. I don't want to piss none of y'all off. Shout out to Kimora, honey. Shout out to Russell. Is he still running from them people who they said he? Let me shut up. So this is according to the Hollywood Unlocked. The Biden administration extends student loan payment pause to June 2023. So it says, girl, I'm confident that he sent out a text. Girl, here I go lying. Joe ain't sent me no text. You hear me? That's how shit gets started, okay? Girl, you know, Rodney said Joe Biden sent him a text message. You can't just be telling lies. Girl, he sent out a tweet. Girl, I'm confident that our student debt relief plan is legal, but it's on hold because Republican officials want to block it. That's why he added somebody, is extending the payment pause to no later than June 30th, 2023, giving the Supreme Court time to hear the case in its current term. Girl, y'all ain't getting that money anyway. As far as I'm concerned, honey, girl, and don't play with the student loan until you also got to tell y'all this story, bitch. I have told y'all this story 17,000 times. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. Bitch, do not play with the student loans. Don't play with the IRS. Okay, them two. Let me tell you three bitches who you don't play with. Miss Student Loan, okay, Miss Sally Mae, that bitch don't play about her money. Okay? Miss IRS, that bitch don't play about her money. And Miss Child Support, that bitch don't play about her money. Them three people right there you don't want to fuck around with. Fuck around and find out. Bitch, I fucked around and was playing with Sally Mae. Bitch. Oh, I fucked around and was playing with that lady. Girl, she gagged me. I'm talking about she gagged the shit out of me. But one day I was at work. I don't know where I was at, child. I just remember we got paid. And I saw my check was like a whole lot less than what it should have been. Girl. It was like at least like 100. I can't remember the amount, but it was like 150. It was like a lot. A lot for me. And then, I used to work the mall. So, girl, that was a lot. Because they take out like 15%. I forgot the percent they take out. And I think at the time I was trying to work overtime. And we had overtime. So I was like just trying to work. I can't remember, girl. But I remember, girl, my check was lower than what it should have been. And I was looking at my pay stub like, who? Girl, who is Gornish? I can't remember what it says on your pay stub. But I'm looking like, girl, who is Wage Gornish? Girl, who is this? Girl, who is this? And why this hoe done took out an extra $170? Why she done took out $150? I can't remember. It was a lot. I think it was probably $125, $150. I can't remember, girl. I know for a fact it was over $100. I know. Who is this? Bitch, them student loan people, girl, had got my ass, girl. Them student loan people got my ass, child. I remember I called them people, honey, and asked them, girl, could we try to set up a payment plan? Them hoes told me, hell no. They basically told me, bitch, we've been trying to get in contact with your ass for about 3 years now. And you've been running, ducking, and diving, bitch. So no, you're gonna have to sit. We're gonna have to take this payment for at least 6 months. I forgot the months that you have to be on it, and then you can call them back. And then once you hit that time frame, you can call them back, and then they'll like put you on a little payment plan. But girl, I was about to say, girl, Joe, you wasn't getting y'all money anyways. Don't play with them student loan people, girl. Let me say something. June 23rd come, bitch. Matter of fact, before June 23rd, bitch, quiet as it's kept in February, we better start updating our shit. Because I don't need nobody knocking on my door, okay? Now, girl, even if you got to lie to them and say you ain't got no money, you ain't got no job, you better tell them people something. That's really what it comes down to. Even if you lie and say ain't got no job, ain't got no income, girl, that's better than running from them. Because, bitch, they're going to find you. Okay? Well, like I always tell the girls, if you're living a legal life, girl, if you got one social security number, see, the girls who's pulling stunts and shows, like Jen Shaw and all them, y'all probably got more than one social security number. The girls like me, girl, we got one date of birth. We got one social security number. We got one first name, one middle name, one last name. We got one address. So it ain't hard to find me. So, girl, they gonna find you. Girl, they gonna find you. They gonna find you. They're going to find you. Okay? So, girl, they're going to find you, girl. So, it's better just to call the people and tell them you ain't got no money, you ain't got no job. So, they'll just leave you alone, at least for, girl, a little while. But if you don't, if you ignore the phone calls, if you ignore the emails, if you ignore the paperwork that's coming in the mail, bitch, they going to gag you. Because they gagged me. Girl, when I tell that raggedy bitch gagged the shit out of me, bitch, I was evil. Ooh, I was evil. And then after that, girl, I was really trying to work like a dog, right? Because I was trying to make up for the money that they were going to be taking out of my check. But girl, the real gag is the more money you make, the more they take. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, we're just going to take $50. No. Whatever the percentage is. So, girl, if you work your 40 hours plus an extra 20 hours in overtime, girl, they're going to just take more money. So you're really trying to make up for the money that you're losing, but in the process, it's still taking more money. It's a mess. Girl, just take care of y'all business. I'm here to tell y'all, girl. I went through it firsthand. It ain't fun. Girl, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Okay, bitch. I'm telling y'all. Shit. But girl, shout out to Joe Biden, honey. I must probably update my shit June 2023. I'll probably update my shit again January, February, March, April, May, June. April. April. Girl, look, I ain't got no job, ain't got no money. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. Okay, bye.